What? What is this? For what? Why?
What's happening, boys, and welcome to my FIFA 21 starter squad. That is right, this is the squad that I'm going to be hoping to put together on the budget, under around 25,000-30,000 coins on the RTG. It is, I believe, a 6-team, it's a 5 or 6 team hybrid, 5 or 6 league hybrid, and I'm hoping that some of the selections that we're going to make here are going to come at a discount, and I'm going to show you guys some value players that you guys might not have thought of, that you might want to incorporate into your FIFA 21 starter squads. Again, things might change once the release comes out and once we start looking at squads, and we do have the top 1,000 database out there, but that doesn't mean that you know, there's probably going to be some beastly 75 76 rated players out there that might be able to wiggle in and replace maybe one of my wing backs or something like that. Maybe a guy that just has decent defending stats but ridiculous pace, which is, I think, is going to be very important defensively in FIFA 21. But my FIFA 21 RTG starter squad, let's get into it. If you guys do enjoy the episode, as like I always say, smash like if you guys do enjoy. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. So might be a little bit of a shorter video today, but I've got this one memorized because we built it on stream last night. And in keeper, we are going with the Belgian Pro League ex-Liverpool man himself, Finalizing. Now, the reason we're going with him, 81 rated, and he's got some pretty decent stats. Again, this is a starter team, boys. This is something that we're going to be putting together within the first 2 or 3 days of the game, first 2 or 3 days of the release, and this shouldn't be something that's more than 30,000 coins. This isn't even a 50k squad. It's not a 75 or 100k. This is something that should be achievable under 30,000 coins, maybe even under 25. So, Finalizing, he's 6'4", he's got the height, and next to him, I'm going to actually hide the guy that's going to link into him. And this might be one of the more expensive players that we get in the squad. It is none other than Diallo. Now, he's French and he's PSG, but he just looks like a very, very good-looking card. We're going to go ahead and we're going to apply the fitness on him. As you guys can see here, in terms of pace, 73 and 76. Again, remember, this is early days. This is stuff that this is a team we're going to be able to take through squad battles and division rivals. And think about all the other people that are going to be picking up the game as well. No one's going to be having N-level teams. And I think this is going to be a guy that can hang very nice dribbling stats for the card. In terms of physicality, has a really, really good balanced stats there. And that's what this card offers you just a lot of balance. And 78 short passing, 76 long passing. There's guys that are 80 plus rated that don't have those sort of stats, but just an all-around really good looking card. Now, speaking of all-around good looking card, a guy that's going to link into him is this Kamara card for Nice. He looks absolutely banjaxed. If we look at his stats right here, we can't actually see his stats because wait, so did he come in? What? Alas, he is the guy that we're going to be using in our squad. And that is what it's going to look like. We got Kamara and Diallo. We've got the green link there. And again, the squad is not going to be on 100 chemistry. And again, within the first week, within the first 4 or 5 days, I should say, having 100 chem isn't a big deal. Even, I would argue, maybe even a week, we can have 2 weeks in. If you have your team on 95 plus chem, you're going to be chilling. Even if you have it on like 93, 94 plus chem, you're going to be chilling. Now, the one guy who I was the most excited for showing you guys in this video is this guy named Clinton Mata. Look at these stats for, what's his rating? 77, and these are his stats. 84 sprint speed, 79 acceleration, very balanced defending stats, 94 stamina, and if I am not mistaken, if we go ahead and we click onto his card, he's got a good bit of height on him. 5'11", so it's not crazy, but 5'11" is a decent bit of height. He's 27 years old, and he's got himself 3-star. His full name, Clinton Mukani Mata Pedro Lorenzo. So just an absolute mad lad, if we're being honest with ourselves. Clinton Mata plays for Club Brugge, gets that green link into Finalizing, and is just a very, very solid looking card. There's no if and or buts about it. Now, going to our wingback, we're actually going to be playing a guy out of position. We're going to be going with a guy named Casco, who has a regular card, but he's got this Libertadores card as well. 88 pace, 81 physical, 71 defending, and then 81 dribbling. Let's take a look at this. Take a look at his stats. 85 acceleration with 91 sprint speed. Has nice shot power. Even has some long shots on him. Has some attacking positioning on the lad. Decent enough passing stats. Very, very good dribbling stats for a left back, and then defending stats. He's just missing a chem style, so whatever chem style we get defensively, he might be a guy that we consider slapping that on. And then also importantly for me, 91 stamina. Stamina is one of the most important stats for a wing back for me as well. Acceleration, sprint speed, and stamina are those stats that I'm looking for my guy. Marking a little bit meh, but again, this is early days. We're looking for pace. We're looking for stuff that's going to be able to combat the meta, and I think through balls on the ground are going to be very important attacking wise, which is why we're going going for a bit of pace on the defensive line. So we've got Kamara, Diallo, Clinton Mata, and Casco. Now, our first 80-plus rated player in the squad is going to be none other than Salvio, who gets himself the green link into his countrymate, Casco. 89 acceleration, 84 sprint speed, has 75 finishing. Again, really, really good shooting stats for a winger. Passing stats, adequate. Dribbling stats, very good. And then he's got himself 76 stamina, which is okay. Doesn't have too much in terms of defending, but has a cheeky bit of 60 standing tackle and 60 interceptions. So like with the right chem style, he could help us out a little bit defensively, even though he has the 58 defending. So if we go take a look at his card, he's got the 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. So if you're a skiller, this guy's going to be very, very cool to use. And it is probably going to be, given that he's Argentinian, given that he is 80 plus rated, and given that he does have the 5-star, 4-star combo, he is probably going to be not the cheapest player in the squad, but that's why we cut some corners on some of the other players. So Salvio is going to be our right mid. Let's go back to full screen. Let's go over to our first midfielder, and is going to be... I've seen a lot of people conflicted about this card. A lot of people are not sure exactly how to feel about Marek Hamsik's card. I, for one, am happy with it. Not only did he get a downgrade, he's an 81 rated card now, but if we take a look at the stats, if you can ignore the fact that we're going to have to use an engine chem style or something that gets the pace jacked off, because we want that acceleration and sprint speed up, he's a mid, okay? But outside of that, look at the shooting stats. He's got a bit of finishing on him. He's got some decent shot power. He's got a decent enough positioning. And then if we get to the passing stats, he's got four of the 6 passing stats are 80 plus. Dribbling stats, 76 agility is very decent for an 81 rated mid. And then he's got really good ball control. He's got some good dribbling. Composure's 84. And then the defending stats, he's a chem style away. I think it's either engine or maybe sentinel or something the other. Just a very, very well, very, very balanced card. And the most important part about his card is this right here. You get a card that's going to have 4-star, 5-star. He plays in the CSL, which you can guess we're going to be using a couple of the other boys as well, but plays for Dalia Yifang, obviously. And Steven Tyler is definitely a guy that we're going to want to get into our squad early days. Now, moving on to our next player, our midfielder we're going to play alongside him. You actually need to go to the second page of Fernando's, and you have to check out this guy, who I believe plays in the Dauriel Jamil League. No, he also plays in the CSL. Okay, never mind. Damn, I didn't know. I thought he played in... Okay, never mind. So he plays in the CSL as well. So he gets the link into Hamsik. Of course he does. 73 sprint acceleration, 76 sprint speed, has the 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. But more than that, he's got some good defensive stats, and he's very, very balanced. He's got the medium work rates. Will probably set him on stay back while attacking, and just has some really, really good stats. Has, you know, is one of those guys who's a chem style away. I know the 47 positioning. It's why we're going to have him on stay back while attacking, but he's got really, really good defensive stats. He's got a nice bit of physicality with the 80 stamina, and is just fast enough early days that I think he's going to be able to make an impact, and Brazilian, who is going to directly impact the other guys that we have who are bringing into the squad. Now, our left mid, there were a lot of options here. We could have gone with Everton, who has now gone to Benfica. I believe he came from the Brazilian league. And we also could have gone with this guy, Mateus, who actually is 37 years old and has 87 pace. So don't let anyone tell you that just because you're getting up there in age, which is 37, you can't be fast in FIFA, because he's got 87 sprint speed, 86 acceleration. Has 41 balance, which obviously he's 37, has 69 stamina, which is actually pretty good for his age, and also has 4-star, 4-star. So if you're looking for a cheap beast, that's maybe not going to be able to do a whole lot from the winger position, because he's got 66 crossing and some of the stats are a little bit sus, but you could do a whole lot worse than Mateus. But it was either Everton or Taizon, and for me, the decision was clear. Taizon looks like an absolute mad lad. He's 81 rated. He's in an off league, so we're going to get that discount with him. 93 acceleration, 91 sprint speed with 83 shot power, 83 long shots. That duel right there. Passing stats for days. Doesn't have the curve, which you guys know I love a wing back. You guys know I love the curve stat. Doesn't have it here. But then agility is where he really separates himself. 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. We've got the Salvio on the other side that has the 5-star skill moves and the 4-star weak foot. So and we can get away with having one guy that's on 3-star weak and 78 stamina. So a decent card looking indeed. Now, you guys can probably guess. I don't know. Now the big question is, how much are these two going to go for? Teixeira and Eder. Now, there's a million different ways that I could possibly go with this. This gets us up to, if we put the chemistry, if we put the loyalty on, what does it get us? This gets us up to 91 chem, 93 chem. I'm sure there's something I'm missing here. Maybe I'm doing the wrong manager. Maybe I've got Zidane CSL. Maybe that's the wrong way to go. But this is what I'd be looking at. 80 rating. And it comes in with 93 chemistry, and it's a 5-star rating. So a pretty good looking squad. You got the height with Mignolet, he's 6'4". You've got the 2 center backs, one with a really good amount of speed, another one that's just more balanced. You've got Casco, lightning fast, 5-star weak foot. You got Kamara, again lightning fast with really overall decent stats. Taizan is going to be deadly, who's going to be a guy who's probably going to be able to get goals for you, as is Salvio. And then Hamsik, if given the opportunity, I think could really surprise us this year. Just looks a really balanced card, and I think he's a guy that people are overlooking. And then of course you've got Eder and Teixeira. Teixeira up top with the 4-star. Absolutely rapid, has the 82 composure, has the 77 finishing. Sniper, I feel like, was made for him. And then you've got the Eder, which is the slower part, but slightly slower, but also looks like he's going to be able to do a good bit of damage. So I don't know. If there's one guy that I would probably look to replace, it might be Eder. But he does get the link in. Maybe Jonathan, 81, 4-star, 5-star. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, he's got really good stamina. He's got a good bit of strength. Maybe he is the play. How much do we think he's going to go for? He's 77 rated. Hopefully it comes under about 25, 30,000 coins. Just have some well-balanced players. Have a couple guys with 5-star skill moves. Have a couple 5-star weak foot. And a couple other guys on the bench. This Porto card looks absolutely ridiculous. Has an 83 rated card this year. He's probably going to be very expensive. But look at this thing. 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. But look at the sprint speed. Look at the shooting. Look at the passing. Look at the 89 stamina with the really good dribbling stats. And again, a lot of you guys, those of you guys that are going to be loading FIFA points onto your accounts this year, which I'm going to be doing on the pay to win account, where I'm going to be doing my players wave using all the pack stuff. But on the RTG, having something like this is going to be very important early days, because we want to get wins and we want to be effective in the game. We don't want to just go in blind. So this is what my starter squad is going to look like, possibly for FIFA 21. You guys let me know what you think about it here. You guys let me know in the comment section below what your guys' starter squad's looking like. More than anything, I'm curious, name me one player who looks like an absolute gem for you that you think is going to be relatively cheap. I'm talking like under 1.5, 2,000 coins. That's going to absolutely knock it out of the park early days FIFA 21. But that's going to do it for the episode, you boys. Appreciate the lads for helping me out on stream last night putting this together. We've spent about an hour and a half looking at the top 1,000 database. And again, remember, once the full database comes out, we're going to get those 75, 76s, and the rest of the 77s that are really going to help us flesh out and possibly get this down a little bit cheaper. But that's going to do it for the episode, you boys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, smash like. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Till next time, my bros. Tschüss. Later. Ade.